Hello, thank you for joining with me. We are in A Course in Miracles, Part 2. In the Workbook for Students, Section 11, What is Creation? This is Lesson 326. I am forever an effect of God. Father, I was created in your mind, a holy thought that never left its home. I am forever your effect, and you forever and forever are my cause. As you created me, I have remained. Where you established me, I still abide. And all your attributes abide in me, because it is your will to have a son so like his cause, that cause and its effect are indistinguishable. Let me know that I am an effect of you, and so I have the power to create like you. And as it is in heaven, so on earth. Footnote 141, Matthew 6:10, Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Here as it is in heaven, so on earth means that just as my being is God's effect in heaven, so my life is God's effect on earth. Your plan I follow here. And I follow here, and at the end I know that you will gather your effects into the tranquil heaven of your love, where earth will disappear and separate things unite in glory as the Son of God. Let us today behold the earth disappear, at first transformed and then forgiven, fade entirely into God's holy will. This is the practice suggestion by Robert Perry. Today's prayer is another favorite of mine. Do yourself a favor and spend some time with it today. This is the commentary by Alan Watson. Any effect is made by what it is by its cause. The cause determines what the effect is. If I strike a billiard ball with my cue stick, the ball has no say in where it goes. The effect of the ball's motion is entirely determined by the stroke of the cue, plus other causative things like the state of the table surface, etc. So, if I am an effect of God, I don't really have any say in determining what I am. That is determined by my cause, God. This is why it must be true that, as you created me, I have remained. I cannot change what I am. God, forever and forever, is my cause. Does this seem to preclude free will? Yes, it does, insofar as actually determining what my nature is. And thank God it does. Otherwise we would have irretrievably damaged ourselves and made sin and hell into realities. Free will, as the Course says in its introduction, does not grant us the right to establish the curriculum. That is, to decide what we must learn. It only grants us the freedom to choose when we learn it. And what we are learning is what we are as God created us. That cannot change. God's will is to have a son so like his cause, that cause and its effect are indistinguishable. What an amazing statement. Indistinguishable from God. Wow. That borders on heresy or incredible hubris, doesn't it? And yet, that is what the Course is telling us about ourselves. That what we are is the same stuff of which God is made. If God is love, so is his Son. God is but love, and therefore so am I. I am forever an effect of God. Please close your eyes and I'll lead us in the prayer and meditation. I am forever an effect of God. Father, I was created in your mind, a holy thought that never left its home. I am forever your effect, and you forever and forever are my cause. As you created me, I have remained. Where you established me, I still abide. and all your attributes abide in me, because it is your will to have a son so like his cause that cause and its effect are indistinguishable. Let me know that I am an effect of you, and so I have the power to create like you. And as it is in heaven, so on earth. Your plan I follow here, and at the end I know that you will gather your effects into the tranquil heaven of your love, where earth will disappear and separate things unite in glory as the Son of God. I am forever an effect of God. Thank you so much for joining with me in that meditation for Lesson 326, I Am Forever an Effect of God. Now we will join in What is Creation? This is the commentary by Alan Watson. Its creation's oneness is forever guaranteed, inviolate, forever held within His holy will, beyond all possibility of harm, of separation, imperfection, and any spot upon its sinlessness. To put this in a short, simple sentence, separation is impossible. What God created one cannot ever become separate parts. Only in mad illusions can this seem to occur. The wholeness or oneness is the expression of God's will, and that cannot be opposed because there is nothing to oppose it. Everything that exists is part of this oneness, part of this single expression of God's will. There is no other, no opponent, no enemy, no contrary will. God would not and did not create something opposite to Himself. How could God will something opposite to His own will? All that is truly real, therefore, must be an expression of His will. The wholeness is beyond all possibility of harm because nothing outside it exists to oppose it. This is one of the characteristics of what is referred to as non-dual cosmology. Non-dual means simply not two, only one. There is no opposite to God, and no opposite to God's one creation. The Course often says that if an opposite to God exists, if sin opposing God's will is truly possible, then God must have created His own opposite, which makes Him insane. If we think that we must be insane, either God is insane or we are. It says if we think that, we must be insane. And either God is insane or we are, and of the two, which is more likely? Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful lesson, and aren't they all? 326. I am forever an effect of God. You are forever an effect of God. I love you.